Buster and Beatrice will definitely make you hungry. This is the third episode of the first season of Postcards from Buster, and in this episode, Buster is going to San Antonio, Texas. I was really looking forward to this episode because I know nothing about San Antonio, and also nothing about accordions, which is the main theme here. Buster actually has an accordion, and he's going to the International Accordion Festival. And while he's in San Antonio, he makes friends with a 12-year-old boy called Robert, who is brilliant at playing the accordion. And part of the episode is about Buster learning more about accordions, listening to the accordion music, obviously being at the festival. Um, but a lot of it is about food as well, tacos and delicious sounding sweet food, and it made me so hungry. The food looks so delicious. I don't know if any of those restaurants are still there, but certainly it's good marketing if they are. Um, it's also quite interesting to learn about kind of the Mexican and American influences for this music, which is not something I'd ever really thought about because I don't really know that much about this kind of music. So culturally, I thought this was a really informative, educational, and enlightening episode. The actual development of the narrative is quite good. There's a really good mix of animated scenes. Yet again, we get to see a bit of Arthur, which I loved, and live action scenes as if filmed from Buster's camera. And there's also an emotional aspect, which we got a little bit of in the previous episode, but even more so now. Buster is really worried because he's not actually very good at playing the accordion, but he told Robert he'd go up on stage and play with him, and Buster's really in turmoil as he doesn't know what to do. Does he tell Robert the truth, even though I think Robert secretly knows, or does he go up and play? Can he learn to play the accordion overnight? The answer to that is obviously no. And he has to wrestle with this anxiety until he finds a way of resolving the problem. So I really like that there was another dimension to it. Buster and Beatrice, also, I won't say who Beatrice is, but it took me a little while to realize why Beatrice wasn't there, but I won't say any more than that. Really enjoyed it, a really interesting episode. Kind of makes me want to go to San Antonio. I've never been to Texas. It won't be the first place I go to if I go to Texas, mostly because I imagine getting there from the UK is not straightforward. But it did actually make me quite curious to learn more about it, and maybe one day I will actually visit there. So thanks, Buster. Definitely a really enjoyable episode.